I'm so excited to teach you how to throw my favorite shot in all of disc golf. Here's what I mean. The hyzer flip is the best shot in disc golf. Here's how to do it. Hey everybody, what is up? It's Antonio and welcome to another episode here on Gladiator Disc Golf. It is day 11 of the 30 videos and 30-day challenge, and I am so excited for today because we're talking about my favorite shot, the hyzer flip. Without further ado, let's talk about how to throw the hyzer flip and then some of the other intricacies and details that will help you execute the shot every single time. So throwing a hyzer flip really only requires two things: that you throw an understable or neutral disc. In this case, I have a Peace Train and a Mako 3 in those mid-range slot. That's the first thing, neutral to understable. The second thing is that you release the disc on hyzer. But essentially, that is it. Yeah, we could pretty much end the video right here. But there's a little bit more to it than just that. There's an added challenge with throwing the hyzer flip, and it's kind of in the definition itself. Every time you throw a disc on hyzer, the stability of the disc and the angle of hyzer that you release it with affects its flight. I know that kind of seems like using the word in the definition, which doesn't really help, but just hear me out here a little bit. I could take this Jester Disc Golf Peace Train and I could throw it on a very slight baby hyzer like this. Because of how understable this disc is, it's going to flip very fast and turn a lot. I could throw the same disc on a little bit more hyzer, and this is going to flip up to flat and get a little bit of turn and then kind of finish straight. Or I can go and throw this disc on a lot of hyzer. Depending on the distance I'm trying to throw, how hard I'm throwing it, I'll be able to get it to flip up to flat and kind of just hold and then probably finish with a little bit of fade at the end. So I could take the same disc, the same understable mid-range, and I can throw 3 completely different shots with it. And that's why I just love the hyzer flip. But that is why it can be such a challenge, because you have to get comfortable with the disc and with controlling your angles. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed the video so far. If you have, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for disc golf tips in the future. Okay, let's get back to the video. So here are 4 tips that are gonna help you execute the hyzer flip spectacularly. First and foremost, start flippy. Grab the flippiest putter you can find, the flippiest mid-range, the flippiest driver, whatever you can do. Find a flippy disc to practice with and get throwing with that. The second tip is to start with small degrees of hyzer. This is especially for beginners who are learning how to throw the hyzer flip. So we want to start with baby amounts of hyzer and slowly then start working to more and more degrees of hyzer. The third tip, and this is something I talk about whenever we are working on a brand new skill or we're trying to refine and perfect a skill, is start with putters and mid-ranges. And then the last tip is something that I don't think gets talked about enough. I have found that when throwing a hyzer flip, when the disc is thrown correctly, as it starts to pop and come up, the disc is going to lift. So go ahead and give these tips a try and let me know how your hyzer flip game improves. And I'll see you tomorrow where we work on our approaches towards the basket so that we can improve our scores out on the course.